me by, baby. Hello. Good evening, chat. Good evening, Darth Shaun. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm right. It's fucking cold, bro. It is nipples beyond nipples. I know. We're sorry we're late. We were doing it for chat. We were literally going over show notes to make
I arrive when I want to. Like, what is this?
It's a wizard, Harry.
Yeah. The hell is this shit?
No, Darth Shaun.
You're lucky that I've pitched up. That's what you guys should be. Be thankful that I'm here. I could have been doing my own stream, but no.
Exactly, you could have, but no, you're here.
I'm here.
Let's quickly just have a peek in at who we have here this wonderful evening, this great Thursday evening. Fuck my life. We've got Osborne. How are you, Osborne? Good to see you. Malice Meg. How's it, Meg Star? How are you? Kevin, we've got Kevin's here. Before you smash the like button and subscribe, make sure you're actually liking the show. After that, come join the Discord for it. Yes, thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the great message there, good sir. We've got George here. How's it, George? Welcome. Gab Kuma's in the house. Just going through it. Chantalou. Hello, Chantalou. Good to see you. Who else? Just scanning. Sandy's here. How's it, Sandy? Like a Thursday evening to all of you. Ghost Stomper and Lady Diane. Hi, Lady Diane. Hi, Ghost Stomper. Also, Ghost Stomper's watching us on the Twitch. If you're not, welcome. Come check out the Twitch. It'd be awesome. That's really cool. We've got a Twitch going, and we're also streaming on Kick at the moment. So, just covering all the bases. Do you know what I mean? And who else? Whistler. Hello, Whistler. President Mork, you're late. I know. But it cancels it out because a wizard's never late and Sean's a wizard. Who else do we have? I think that's... And Renee. Hello, Renee. Good to see you as well. Matthew Dixon's in the house to keep everybody in line. Get in line, y'all. And if I've missed you... And Major Tom to ground control. How's it, Major Tom? I hope it's... Luckily, it doesn't get that cold up there on the space station. So Major Tom, I think he's good. I think he's good up there. And 144 is in the house. Salami bacon, bitches. You too, good sir. Yeah, great to have everybody here this fine young evening. And Leonie is also here. Hello, Leonie. Yeah, Darth Shaun, we're gonna have an interesting conversation tonight about stuff.
Are we?
Well, I mean, I think it's one of those.
I gotta point out. I've gotten into the habit of like mentioning congratulations on your like 5-streak stream.
Yeah.
I just want to say I've been doing a 5-streak stream on yours, and you haven't acknowledged.
Good. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to. Sean is on a 2-year streak. I would say no, 3 years. The 3-year stream, right?
I just quickly pulled up the Mork Rock Show on Twitch just so that we could like have access. Yeah. And I was like, hey, I got a streak. Let me quickly share. And I was like, well, what am I doing? Like, I'm engaging with you now.
All the time. Anyway. You're literally part of the show.
Exactly. Sorry. Anyway, carry on. Yes,
I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. I also do it. But that was like I did that the one time I missed one of Whistler's shows, and I was like, damn it. And then I was putting it on, but I was at work, so I couldn't. So I was like, okay, let's mute it. And then last night Whistler goes, yeah, listen, if you miss someone, just watch 20 minutes, but don't put it on mute. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway,
I don't understand that though. Like, why can't you put it on mute?
Because then you technically are watching it, and it deters people from like just watching stuff for the sake of not like putting it on.
What if I'm deaf and I just like the?
That's also true.
Right, I just feel like it's a bit discriminating, but hey, that's what
it is discriminating. It's discriminatory to what do you call it? To Asian, to blind, to deaf people. My bad. Don't worry, they couldn't hear me say that. It is a bit discriminatory to them.
It is very discriminatory to deaf people.
Hello, Reese.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent? Like me.
Muting the tab is okay. Yeah, there we go. So Whistler dropping.
Wait, so I mute the tab physically. That's still fine, but if I mute,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, hold on.
I think the reason they did it, the reason is quite simple, is to stop people from trying to bolster up their vibe by having a whole bunch of different accounts watching. It's like you see this picture of the Chinese kids sitting in the thing with all the cell phones open. It's to stop that, like where you go buy views and buy subscriptions and buy that shit. Don't do that.
Incredible experience that I just went, because I've got like 4 tabs open in Twitch.
Yeah.
And I just quickly put the sound on all of them, and it sounded like what's that clip where they took all the news people?
Oh yeah.
It sounded like
that. Yeah.
I love that. Like, what? But it's good.
Is that why we can't hear Mork? Bullshit, you can hear me, man. Fucking Arbot starting his cock. Debbie Young's also here. Hi, guys. Nice to see you again, Sean. Sean, is your mic working? Shout it out to all.
Listen, the mic was working. The problem I had last night is that you couldn't hear the rest of them. That was the problem. Yeah, and honestly, aren't you grateful just for those few minutes you didn't have to hear their voices? I was doing you guys a favor.
Ooh, so how's it to Andreas? He goes, hey, Mork, we are getting a new Fallout from Obsidian. 20% chance it will be good. I saw the thing. I think it was last night. I saw the whole vibe about apparently there's a new Fallout in the works. Look at Darth Shaun's eyes there for a second, just lit up like saucers. Wow. Anyway, right. Let's get this one out of the way, because it's quite a big story, and I haven't really spoken on it for a while. I mean, I've had an opinion on it, but I haven't really spoken about it publicly or did it on the show. I think we probably have mentioned it. I can't remember, right? We say so much cuck on the show that I can't remember if I've covered it or not, right?
I've avoided it because okay, look, I kind of you want to see who we do?
No, go for it.
We're talking about Candace Owens and what's the dude, Tommy, whatever the fuck his name is. What is it?
Tyler Robinson, the guy Timmy, the guy that's been accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I've liked Candace for a long time, and I'm hesitant to talk about it because I don't want it to come across like I hate her or I dislike her. I feel like I'm going, you know.
Yeah, that's the boat I'm into.
From South Park, when they rip off Trump and they sing that song, put it away, put the stop tweeting, put it away, that song.
Yeah. But the thing is, the thing is, there's just a couple of things that listen, over the years I've changed how I analyze things and how I look at stuff, and I'm going, listen, it's fine. But I think with somebody go clean your screen with Vaseline off your lens. The thing is a lot of this stuff is not what I would now consider. I mean, listen, I've started watching a lot of debate stuff over the years, but I've understood there's a whole realm of something that's logical, something that's rational, and something that's versus something that is speculative, right? And there's a very fine line between those two things. And this is where it becomes an issue, because the reason is not so much you can speculate all you want, right? Like I do. There's conspiracies that I hold dear to my heart. The moon landing, I don't think it happened. Do I have contrary evidence to prove it? Yeah, I'll have to get into it. I'll have to go. I watched a lot of it and going, okay, cool. This is the position now. 9/11 for one, and I'll bring up 9/11 a little bit later again. And the reason I want to do that is I want to contrast the difference in this thing. A lot of this stuff, right, is speculative, but the problem with the speculation is that it's got real world consequences to people who are alive right fucking now, right? Now, you can speculate, but the thing is it's creating a vibe where it's without zero evidence, it's appeared that Candace has very much boxed in Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica. And some of the stuff she said with regards to Erica on the basis of nothing. And a lot of this stuff is speculative. Unfortunately, it is. It's speculative. You look at the thing rationally, logically, you're going, okay, cool, there's a connection here and here. Cool, right? Like, for example, here's one. I think people will go, Joe Biden is a CP. Oh, well, not CP. What's like, he's into CP. I'm going like, okay, cool. It's cool to say that. But based on what evidence?
But also
I don't have evidence for it.
You can, if you look at him with children, you can go, okay,
possible.
It's the same thing when you see Erica Kirk, you're going, what the fuck?
I don't 100%. Listen, I'm not going to pretend like Erica has not been weird since Charlie Kirk's assassination. Problem is, and this is where I look at it. I'm trying to look at it. I always try and look at things from first principles, right? The whole vibe of taking it down to its most logical, almost like Occam's razor, right? The most logical conclusion is usually the right one. You break it down to, okay, what is truth that we know? But the thing is what happens, and this is what I've seen with, like, again, I'm not going to pretend I've watched every single video of Candace. I don't. And again, I want to point out my biases from the beginning, because I used to really much enjoy Candace. What are you laughing at? Erica looks like a teacher you avoid at school.
What's this comment?
Can you at least agree Erica Kirk is hot? Yeah, she's hot. Not my kind of hot blonde, but like, yeah, she's cute, right? She's a cutie.
Sorry, it caught me off guard.
Yeah, no, it's fine. How's it? Just Smile. Good to see you as well. But there's like, I lost my train of thought. Like, for example, I used to really much enjoy Candace Owens' content. Then it got to a point where I saw a crack. It's just something she rubbed me the wrong way, very much the wrong way. And I'll put that out there. I'm not going to pretend I'm not biased. I'm now biased against some of the stuff that she says. I take it with a pinch of salt, and I go, I don't know, because last time you got something majorly wrong, and I'm still waiting for apology. She hasn't apologized, and the specific case I'm talking about is when I don't know if you remember, like, I think it was 2-3 years ago, there was a whole back and forth between Steven Crowder and the Daily Wire.
Is this sorry, I know the Daily Wire thing, but
I'll explain. I'll get to it. Yeah. So back in the day, like, so what happened was the Daily Wire they were getting really well, and then they wanted to buy Steven Crowder, and Jeremy Boring, the head of Daily Wire, gave Steven Crowder a call, and he's like, somebody mentioned, listen, they want to make you an offer. Jeremy Boring phones Steven Crowder up. Steven Crowder has the conversation, has a meeting, like an online meeting, like voice call. He records the telephone call. Then Steven Crowder got a little bit upset. He took it personally because the offer that he thought it was predatory. Like, he's going like, why is there this one company is trying to buy up everyone? Now, after the fact, we can go like, oh, pretty good reason. Good thing you didn't sign up with them, right? But what they were doing is, and it's how they structure the offers. It's like, if you understand how it works, is if I, for example, want to, if I give you an example, if I'm the Daily Wire, I go to Darth Shaun, I'm going, okay, listen here, I would like to offer, I'm going to pay you $10 million a year, but I own for 5 years, I own your Instagram, I own your X, I own your Rumble, and I own your YouTube. All that comes to me, all the deals come to me, I just pay you cash. No, Doc, your StevenCrowder.com, the Mug Club, StevenCrowder.com.
I'm the Daily Wire. I come to you and I go, look, I make you this offer. I'm assuming you'll take it because, let's face it,
I
go really, for 5 years, but I own your Twitch, I own your X.
For 5 years.
Channel for 5
years.
Revenue
that's made on YouTube, they take all the revenue. You get a salary.
I just want to say that if they do come to us, I think 10 mil for every year.
But then you got to go look at how much he's making. So he's making probably more than that.
Fair.
I mean, at one stage he had about 350,000 subscribers to the Mug Club at $10 a pop.
Yeah.
Monthly.
Yeah.
right? So like, and then you've got the YouTube revenue and all these things stack. So what he did was, because it was a business call, he recorded it. Yeah. Then he brought out a video. Again, this is going to be a long story. I'm sorry. So basically what he does is he puts out a video, and he doesn't name anybody. He goes, someone made him an offer, and he didn't like it due to this and this reason. I think when a big company comes and they buy up and then basically what happens is you're almost indebted to this company, where you've got to just punch out content at a set amount, even if you then explode. You don't see
the music industry. Like
basically,
example, that's why you still see like Rod Stewart, Madonna.
These guys doing a show at 75 years, 100%, right?
Contractually obligated to do.
So Steven Crowder doesn't say a thing. He doesn't say who it is. He just says he makes a video about this, and his position on the fact that major companies are coming up and buying small content creators and then putting them in this loop of like, and so even when they do well and they do successful, it stifles content, because now you're sitting under this contract where you have to grind out the stuff. Doesn't name names. Daily Wire comes and yeah, that was us. He's talking about us. Automatically, Candace is on the jumps on the thing. She fucking accuses Steven Crowder. How dare you record the phone call of a friend? Blah 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 blah. All this shit. So that's where it started.
Does she phone him and do this, or does it?
No. She jumps online. She's not friends with him.
Ronaldo jumps online and he starts.
It's like somebody we don't know, like some other South African content creator jumps on and goes like, "Yeah, oh my god, how dare Mork Rock make a phone call?"
Like,
no, they weren't really friends. They were like he's been on her show. They were like they're friendly to each other, right? So that happens, and then right after a couple of months, right after, Steven Crowder has a whole fallout with his wife, right? One of the major things that happened is Hillary Crowder comes and she releases a video. They are in a divorce and they're getting busy getting divorced, etc., etc. Steven Crowder is very quiet about it, hasn't said shit about it. Then it comes out from her side. She posts this video of them having an argument. It's probably about like 45 seconds long, where Steven Crowder tunes her and he's really rude to her, and she posts this. And the whole entire thing goes fucking viral. And oh my god! And the first person to jump on the gun is, guess who? Candace Owens. Candace Owens is like, I knew all along what a fucking terrible person he was. He probably, and then again, here's where and this is where I notice it, where a speculation becomes sort of a fact thing that she says, where she goes, yeah, he probably beat her. Like, what do we know? Da, 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 da. Like, poor Hillary, da, 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 da. Hillary Crowder did nothing wrong. That kind of shit. Ended up, obviously during the divorce proceeding, turns out Hillary Crowder was the douchebag. She was plotting with her family and her lawyers, because all of that became discovery in the divorce proceedings. All of that became discovery, and how she plotted, how she said we're going to release this. There was a video. It was the footage they were talking about was a Ring camera, but there was like 19,000 hours of footage. They appealed the court to not allow that into evidence. I wonder why. Again, that right there, what I did, that was speculation. I don't have evidence, because evidence of nothing, not having evidence of something is not evidence of a thing, right? But just that's what I'm trying to get at with this stuff. So that happens, and then she goes all in. It turns out the person who was the biggest dick behind all of it, she was trying to steal money from him, exploit him, blackmail him. She was pushing shit into public. The person having her back the entire time was Candace Owens. She never apologized. That's where I was like, I don't know about you anymore. I'm sorry, right? Again, but I mean, I'll still consume some of the content here and there. Getting to this, right? Well, let's quickly just check out some comments here. Acquaintances. Anything I should be aware of, Darth Shaun?
They're just debating whether what was on my lens was actually Vaseline.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for.
I mean, if you want, I could tell you what it was.
Both Erica and Candace have crazy eyes. I still find Candace attractive. So that's me. That's me putting my bias on the table, right? Where I'm going like, I don't know, because you were very much wrong. You were 100% wrong. You didn't come out. You've never apologized. You never gone listen. I'm kind of sorry of how I maligned this person who did nothing wrong. Right? Nowhere did she do it. So then when I hear all this stuff, now a lot of this stuff is her saying stuff, and I understand. And again, I'm not gonna attack her character. I'm not going to Not here to dunk on her, not here to diss her, not here to tell, you know, she's a raging lunatic or anything like that. The point I'm trying to make is I can understand how it is. We sit on a show, we have conversations about like, Malema this, Malema that. And then later on, and I mean, I probably imagine this, if you're massively big, someone goes, oh, but you said this thing about Malema. And I'm going like, yeah, but now that's what's happening. But the thing is, some of the stuff she's saying, she speculates on a thing and then she comes to a conclusion. And I'm going, that's going from speculative to the realm of conspiracy without evidence. And the thing is, the problem is things like, I mean, a lot of the stuff that's like, oh, she had a source telling her that this and this and this. And I'm going like, but wait, hold on. I remember watching Candace back in the day, and she would criticize people for having that position of going, well, you know, you got some random secret credible source that's told the Washington Post that this and this thing happened within the White House in Trump's team. And she would basically disregard that as hearsay and as bullshit. And now the thing is, now she's kind of doing, someone's called her, they know, and they're close to it, and this is the thing that happened. I'm just going like, okay, you can't prove that, and you can't rationally prove that, because at the end of the day, that person can either one be lying. So it's one of a couple of things: either she's lying about what the person said to her, or the person's lying, or it's one of the two. It's both of them. So that's why you can't go this thing. And I think this is kind of what happened with her and the one guy, where she made a claim and she said, no, he said this thing to me. And then the guy's like, no, I never said this to you. Now, unless she's recorded it, but obviously she won't do that because she doesn't record conversations with friends. So obviously it's hard to get that vibe, right? Ulrich Fenter, how are you? How's it, bud? So I just wanted to, first off, again, not to malign her, I want to point out some of the things she's changed her position on, specifically with this. And it's fine. You can change your position as new evidence comes, but it's not evidence. It's in a position. It's I wouldn't call it concrete evidence. It's speculatory. It's inconsistencies with stories. It's maybe mannerisms and things like that, things that you notice, but they're not concrete. And the thing to me is, it's hard when you don't have concrete evidence. And for example, I'll give you one that just like it's a bit. She makes a claim that she thinks Erica Kirk is involved in his assassination. Now, from my point of view, that's a massive claim to make. That's a massive claim. Like, you orchestrated the murder of your husband. That's hectic, right? If someone comes to me, if my wife dies, and someone comes to me and goes, listen, Darth Shaun is implicated. He's been acting weird on stream, you know, and then points out certain things, and I'm going to go, hold on, right? And yes, I think Erica Kirk is maybe lost a little bit, but the same with, I could say the same that applies to the way Candace sees Erica, I see Candace. I think both of them are going through a massive emotional thing. They're her best friend, her husband. I don't know how you would act in that situation where you have handlers around you. Now, when I say handlers, I just want to be specific. I don't mean like CIA deep state handlers. What I mean is, there's a marketing person, there's a image consultant, there is the person at maybe TP USA telling her, listen, well, don't. There's her parents, her family, or some shit telling her, don't say this, don't like And with this so publicly happening, I mean, this is one of the biggest assassinations since, I would say, since Kennedy. Do you know what I mean? It's that level of like insanity. How do you act? So now you have all the people we're sitting all at home going, wow, you know what I mean? This and this and this. I'm going like, but we actually don't know. Like, I mean, for myself, for a long time, I've gone like, definitely the Kennedy assassination. It seems like, but at the end of the day, I don't have anything to to prove that it's true. Do you know what I mean? I can make claims and make assertions and make assumptions, but that's not concrete evidence. So with that in mind, I just want to go like through one or two things that I've seen that I've gone like, okay, hold on, this is questionable. And then we can get, I just want to get your thoughts on it, Darth Shaun. So let me just share this one. So now obviously Candace has done a couple of interviews. She was recently on what's the guy, Sean Ryan's podcast, and she had a very in-depth discussion with him. And then there's a couple of stuff that came up, and I'm just going to point some of them out, and then you tell me what you think. So there's this one. Let me just check the volume. Tell me if it's too loud.
When someone dies like that, you still have a human reaction.
Something that I think brought the world a lot of relief, also, sadness, we were grieving with her, was when his wife, Mrs. Erica Kirk, addressed not just the nation, but the entire world. Her words were very powerful. And we just have a very brief portion of her remarks, which you should pursue in their entirety.
The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
And listen, I'm not going to joke. Like, her whole vibe of how she came out it's very weird to me. But like, I don't know if I can make the leap to go, there's plot behind it or something like that. Her reaction is awkward. Then the thing is, it's awkward because I don't know her pre this. I haven't seen her before, her interactions and stuff like that. So when I saw her coming out and some of the way she reacted was weird. It was strange. I'm not going to deny that for 1 inch per second. Like the pauses. It's
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die.
Beautiful, powerful words. Charlie had just one wife.
So who would you say is his arch nemesis? Nick Fuentes? Okay. He delivered a more impassioned response to what happened to Charlie than Charlie's wife did.
That young man. I forgive him.
It was unbelievable. The forgiveness that she granted, the strength that it took for her to call for that forgiveness, it's just unmatched, and it really made a difference.
Nick Fuentes, he delivered a more impassioned response to what happened to Charlie than Charlie's wife did.
See, that to me, that's like harsh, like, okay, cool. What happened in between now and then, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that's obviously changed. She's changed her opinion on Erica, of course. Like, a year ago, less than a year ago, she's changed her position massively. But again, what was it that's changed her position? What is the evidence that you can put on the table to go like, you know what I mean? This is you've done something. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eric is guilty as. Of course, Whistler's going to say that. Can't play Borderlands properly. This is what you get from people who can't play Borderlands properly.
Actually,
jumping to conclusions.
I think it's because his wife's in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I've got that one. Let me there's another one I wanted to show. It's the here's some of the claims that she's made, right?
Wait. Can I
Yeah, go for it.
In that section. Okay.
Yeah.
My vibe is, okay, look, you got to look at Erica. Erica, before Charlie died, I have never seen her. I've heard of her because
neither
Charlie would mention her name. I might have seen a photo of them, like the American family.
Hugging together. Yeah.
Okay, but I've never seen her interact with anyone. So from my point of view, the call can be made that she doesn't know how to interact with stuff like this.
Yeah, maybe she's not a public speaker.
Maybe,
it's like,
maybe they kind of like, because if you look at the speech, it's in a sense, it's what people would do if I'm teaching you how to do a speech. I would go, okay,
yeah.
This is how you're going to read it. And you go, okay, listen, you're a bit stiff. Give it a bit of a pause, and then I want you to, break down.
Imagine doing that like less than 12 hours after your husband was like publicly fucking executed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so your emotion. So I think I want to, and I'm not defending anything. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Don't get me wrong.
She's weird.
It's
Again, not arguing.
Thing. I'm just I'm throwing some random possibilities out there.
But that's the thing. I'm appealing to Occam's razor. What is the most rational thing is to go like, okay, go from that. Maybe if you watch that long enough, you're going to come to the conclusion, well, maybe she's maybe there's something wrong. Maybe she's. That's a leap, right? That's a leap. Hold on.
But,
before we wait. Oh, no, go for quickly, and then after you.
But I'm saying now, if you now look at Candace's, I want to say, moment from 2025 to 2026. Maybe she had these thoughts at 2026, looking at this going, oh my God, she is weird. Why is she acting so weird? What is the argument?
Yeah, what is the vibe?
It's 12 hours later. I can't say anything about this now.
No, I can't.
Or it could just be that after some time, there was a rift. She's starting going, okay, but why would Erica do these things? And the idea started building, and this is the issue that I have with this. Is but
the thing is, you go down the rabbit hole, right? That's the thing. You go down the rabbit hole, and there's more and more and more and more of it. And you're going, oh, okay, but what about this? But what about this? And oh, did you check her history and her childhood and this thing? And then all of it looks like it started. The speculation starts stacking. You still don't have clear evidence. It's a bunch of speculative opinions or things that inconsistencies, and you go, okay, cool, but based on these speculative positions I have, it must be so, which is not the right jump to do. It's not the right way to go. But before we carry on, I just want to say big up to Renal Dog for sending the troops. Thank you. How are you guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome. We're having a discussion about Candace Owens and the whole thing there. Who's all here? I just want to say hi to who popped in. Terminator has popped in. Geo as well. How's it, Geo? Worcester says he's playing. I don't want to talk to you.
What the?
I told him.
Are
just
you
like
playing?
He's playing.
What?
Yeah, no, he's a fucking douchebag. Dylan Gombrick is here. Tini, how's it, Tini? Dylan as well. Terminators. I said Terminator. Eileen is here. Hello, Eileen. Good to see you. Ulrich. Sunshine with the Rain Brothers. Just smile. Anybody else that I missed? Just drop it. RJ, how's it, RJ? Good to see you. It's always, isn't it? Isn't it, RJ? Or is it Darth? What did Terminator say? Aliens be real. Wait, how's it, Mork? The Mork Shaun show. Is it the Darth Rock? That would be a cool. We should maybe make the Saturday mornings the Mork Rock, Darth Rock, the Darth Rock show. Mork and Darth Rock show.
I'm sorry, what is your
Shantalu says there's no Occam's razor in this case. I beg to differ. Shantalu. I'm going to get to it now. Sorry, I'm just being a Slippy Pickles also here. Melissa Hartland. Hello, evening. Ross. Hello, Ross. I'm here. Gay Ross. Look at that sexy man. Look at that sexy man. If you listen, Darth Shaun, if you were gay, you would want to bone him, right? He's a sexy man, right?
Wait, hold on. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there in the photo.
Yeah.
Have you seen what he looks like lately?
I know, he's a bit of a hobbit.
Fucking pick up a razor.
He looks like
Is it cold? Is it Ross? Is it cold where you are? Is it like winter?
Yeah.
Is it snowing? Is that why you have to grow? Basically. So far on Instagram, and it was just like why does this person look familiar? I wanted to phone the FBI and go, listen, I found that bomber that you guys have been looking for.
Yeah, that guy that you guys are looking for. Listen, I would probably go Tyler, maybe Ross. I don't know. I don't know. Where was anybody look into where Ross was on that day?
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions. Darth Shaun, I'm just asking questions.
Where did I hear that today?
But again, getting back to that, that's also a thing that it's like you're asking questions, but at the detriment to who? Right? Like you're maligning someone that could be completely fucking innocent, the exact same way you did with someone like Steven Crowder. And I'm going like, it's too much. So listen, let me play the next clip because here's some stuff that she said, and I'm going like,
how's it, Reap?
Reap van Janbreek, how's it? Good, sir. Good to see you. Reap van Janbreek, the ghost of Jan van Riebeeck, dropping whiskey wisdoms and Afro Marxist with zero chill. Rib, it's great to have you, good sir. I haven't seen you in ages, bro. I hope you're doing well. Sean goes, even if you find multiple. Wait, I think Sean did a comment earlier. I just want to read his comment. And also Chantal's, while I've got it. It was about 4 to 5 months into the investigation when she started looking at Erica. Okay, cool. So that's kind of where it happened. Now, there must have been something that happened. Again, I'm going, something could have happened at the time. I remember she said that she had a sit down with Erica. She came away, and the way she acted again.
But that's what I'm saying. I think what Candace is doing, she's looking at the mannerisms of Erica, and by all means justified. 100%.
Yeah, of course. I look at it about going like,
I'm just
she's giving, somebody said it earlier, and I think she's giving Amber Heard vibe, which I get it. But like,
yes,
again, Amber Heard didn't have her husband publicly executed. I don't know how I would react. I don't know how, if I had this massive corporation that everybody's around, he's going, you need to step in right now. It's like, it's insane. I mean, I went through one of our good friends passing away, and it was insane. It was insane that like this person getting hold of us, what are they? And I'm going like, you know, and it's like, I don't know how you react. And then to be in that public position where you need to do stuff and you need to carry on and all the stuff because you know that's what he would have wanted. I don't know. I don't have the. I don't know. Right. So I'm going, but I think it feels like a leap too far to go down the road that we're going.
Yeah.
Candace is going down a road I cannot follow. Sean is the sexiest.
I want to throw that out there. Just
renal dog. Renal dog's in the house. Hello, Barry Poo Poo. This one's got Recon 1's also in the house. How's it, Recon? How's it, Ronaldo? Great to have you guys here. Recon says, unpopular opinion, I think Tyler's going to get off. There's a chance of it. I again, like, listen, you're talking about the American justice. Remember O.J. Simpson? The guy that, like, what about the, what's the dude's name? I Can't Breathe guy. The guy that Kevin Shogun that put his knee on his, like, you know, this guy went to jail. So it's the problem with America, like the whole justice system. Not a great fan because it's that the whole vibe is based on public opinion. I don't think the public should even be voting. You know, from my point of view, I'm like, don't trust the public with certain things. But let me play you one or two clips that certain things that I'm just going like, we're going to hold on. That's a step too far. That's like you've gone a little bit off the rails. So here's one of them.
Okay, what are we seeing here, Agent Hall?
That's the vehicle that is believed to belong to Mr. Robinson arriving in the parking garage on campus.
In fact, according to my source, Tyler has never even stepped foot on UVU campus.
All right, where does he go from there?
He heads out of the parking garage on...
So, like, now what's the argument? It's like, oh, like, that wasn't him. It's not really him. And going, but how do you... Like, this is the thing. The thing with a claim like that is going, he's never been there, according to my source. Who's the source? Tell us who he is. Who's the guy that told you that he wasn't there? Was it the detectives? Who are you talking to? The premise is that she has more information that the people are investigating it. Again, she could have been talking to one of the detectives at the time, right? But who's the source? Then I'm going like, who is it? Who is the source? And again, then this goes back to my whole vibe of back in the day when she used to literally just go, no, this is not the type of, you can't have some anonymous source going like, this is the reason that the truth. It's called hearsay. That's like, it doesn't count as evidence.
Foot into the campus.
The alleged shooter, you think they're a patsy?
Of course, they're a patsy. I mean, come on, it's just so dumb. He wasn't even on campus.
Okay, see there again, right? That when you again, patsy. What do you mean by patsy? What do you mean by when you say patsy? What is the definition of patsy? It's like let's just quickly see. Just want to get the official definition. A person who is easily manipulated, deceived, to use as a scapegoat to take blame for someone else's misdeeds. That's a fucking leap to go and say that. What evidence do you have to support that? This is what I'm talking about. Like you say something sort of an offhand comment going, patsy. I'm going, okay, but do you have evidence that says this person, there was a fucking thing, he got You have an email chain of people sending him information going, on this day you need to do that. Like, other than you speculate. Do you know what I mean? Like, saying comment like he's a patsy.
The video, what we're seeing of Tyler walking around the campus, when was this released?
When was the video of him walking around on campus released to the public?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's now with the trial in the last few days, I think.
Because I'm going, look, if in January, like it says there, January 17th, she still had the idea that I can go... At the time, I can go, okay, she didn't know there was new evidence. The question is whether at the moment she's going the same thing. I'm going, at that point of time, I want to believe her so badly, but it's making it really hard.
But the thing is, and this is what I'm honing in on, is you calling someone a patsy with zero evidence to prove that they're a patsy. It's like saying they were a decoy. Okay, but like that word means something. How do you prove that he is that? What evidence has given you, what evidence that the state has, what evidence that you have that the state doesn't have gives you the conclusion that he is a patsy? Do you know what I mean? Other than speculative, well, I don't know. It doesn't look like, I mean, again, I agree with you guys. Like, even recon it, the dude in the Eagles shirt doesn't look like Tyler to me. Of course it does. Maybe it looks a little bit to me, but again, unless you've got like, I don't know, some great high rendering sort of software that can maybe zoom in and double check. If you can see, is it the way he's walk? I don't know. You'd have to have a whole bunch of people, professional people analyzing this, right? Don't know. It could be, couldn't be. But you have to have compelling alternative facts, right? Like, for example, I don't have to present any facts right now because I'm not making the assertion, right?
See, my issue with what she's doing, right, and this is where I'm going. I love a good conspiracy, right?
Same.
Very good. The only words I would have chosen if I was her, I would have gone, look, I have a theory that the theory is it's probably not him. That's my theory, my opinion on it. If it isn't, great, lock him up. You know, whatever needs to get done. But like I think my concern is the way she says the statement.
He's a patsy.
Like it's solid truth, and I'm just concerned that it's the tact with it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You use a term like patsy as a throwaway line. You're going, okay, cool, but wait, that means that. So who planned it then? Okay, but like, what evidence did you have that it's planned other than there was some random aeroplanes or some shit that happened? And that, I mean, I was into it. I was like, watching the stuff fucking like live. We were, oh my god, look what's happening. All this, the guards acting weird. The whole vibe. Remember the one with the guy pushing the button, this thing, and the exact moment it happened, you're going, okay, cool. But again, do we have any kind of evidence? Like, what other evidence than it looks like it, or I think, or anonymous source told me my thing? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Literally, AJM's in the house. Hello, AJM. What is an alternative fact? But that's again, that's what I'm talking about. What's an alternative fact? Like, what's the alternative to what the state has presented? What is her fact to come to the conclusion he's a patsy? You know, you have to have some compelling evidence to go, he was paid. He was a paid patsy to take the blame. Do you know what I mean? I'm going like, okay, so they paid him. Do you have a bank transfer? Is there an EFT that you've got? Like, do you have a coda that was their cryptocurrency that passed to him, where he would now go and lie down while, I don't know, maybe a drone or one of the fucking guards had a wrist gun or some shit? Like, what evidence is it that he's a patsy? You know what I mean? That's the one thing. So
that day, they can't show us one clear image, not even one. All of these cameras, Turning Point has everything in 4K. So shouldn't you have caught the shooter on the roof in 4K? Like, you had
probably should have. She, again, makes a good point there, right? But
that's
again,
my point. Yeah, that's my argument.
You see how it happens here?
Sound, though, like that's the thing.
Yes, but you see, so the thing is, because the evidence of the footage that Turning Point USA had with the cameras pointing in that direction, because that wasn't made public, it's a cover-up. Now, we can't go there yet. Again, she could be 100% right, but with the lack of evidence, you can't make the fucking claim. That's kind of where I'm going, I don't know. Wait, also just read one or two comments because I'm missing people's opinion, and this is the reason. Sean goes, wait, so yeah, let's start with Just Smile says, well, apparently his dad, who handed him in, got quite some sort of Dosh transfer in his account. Okay, cool. Again, do we have like receipts of that? Slippery Pickle goes, Tyler put a 33 down his pants, ran down some stairs as a guy with a big, this is plausible, cool. Sure, it seems improbable and implausible. Sean goes, how the hell do you expect one to believe that bloodhounds can't detect a gun that was already used by us in a small backyard? And then several hours later, the FBI goes in to find a rifle. Tyler's face never shows. No, it has been confirmed. Not a single video shows his face. It could be someone that looks like him. Again, now we're coming to the thing is what, other than lack of evidence, the state has evidence to go, this is the guy. His parents, what is this? His mother, his father, and some random other person was like, well, this is him, right? Maybe they can, I mean, why would they then hand him in? Are they also patsies? Have they also been paid to take the blame? Are they going to get a big lump sum? Again, I could be completely wrong. Later on, maybe, we could find out. But at this point, we do not know.
Chantal also says it's probably, it could not be, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. It's probably not a paid patsy. It could be a blackmailed patsy. That's also a possibility.
But again, you'd have to have evidence to make that assertion. Do you know what I mean? It could be, yeah, cool. In the realm of possibility, could it logically be true? Yeah, sure. Superman could logically be true. Batman could logically be true. But in the scenario, unless you have compelling evidence to state that he is, you'd have to show me something. He got paid money for it or some shit. There's a bank transfer. There's some kind of communication between him and some unknown random person. There's a photo of him going to a payphone or something, and they recorded the call and he's going, yeah, cool, I'll do that. I'll be there on that day or some shit like that. Something other than could be. You know what I mean? That's where I'm getting at. That's why I'm going, I don't know. I strongly believe, Gio says, I strongly believe Erica is part of it. Charlie wanted to stop promoting Israel. I've heard that as one as well. But again, it's a leap to go. Like, I remember hearing somewhere that apparently they couldn't accept money from, they're not allowed to accept foreign donations. That's one thing. TPUSA can't accept foreign donations. Again, I could be wrong. That's one part I heard about it. Again, could be true. You need to present evidence of it, right? They can prove everything except that Tyler pulled the trigger. That's also true. They don't know, like unless they've got actual evidence. And this is the thing: did they do the thing where what they find like residue on your arm after the fact, shit like that? I mean, there's a lot of things that they can do. The problem is, the FBI plus the police have all this information. We're not, and the public hasn't been privy to it. There's a reason they're not, the public isn't privy to it. This is an example of that, right? Because look where we're going with this shit. Let me just play the rest of this.
Cameras everywhere that day. Every inch of that campus
So do you
is
think
covered.
that was someone else that was running across?
Absolutely.
It wasn't Tyler?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you see Mr. Robinson now?
See, there where she goes, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you can't absolutely know that. That's my point. It's like it's the framing of going, no, wasn't him. 100% wasn't him. It's going, okay, I wouldn't say that. You can't absolutely know. This is what I'm trying to get at. I'm going like, when you make claims, and here's my favorite line.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't have evidence to make an absolute claim. It's my issue.
I do, yes. He's just arriving at the corner of the building. Almost the top center of the image.
I don't think Tyler Robinson was there.
You don't think?
Do they, for example, like maybe the police have evidence of his cell phone, evidence maybe there's a car track in his car, maybe it's his car, maybe there's another thing of them knowing all this stuff. We're not going to know. All this stuff is slowly coming out now during the preliminary trial, right? Chantal says Charlie Kirk showed not TPSU. Charlie Kirk showed not TPSU could have received funding through Salem. Yes, again, it's could have, right? I'm saying all of this is possibility, but unless there's evidence to show the alternative, you have to present that. There has to be, was there a check paid to them? Some kind of funding from them? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to speculate. We can speculate all day long, but what actually happened? That's what I'm trying to get down to. We can't follow the money, but have they received money? They could have, you know?
He was there.
I think he's a total patsy.
What are we seeing now?
Again,
Mr. Robinson,
she's saying he's a patsy now. And again, maybe she's now got different evidence, but she was saying it like in January until now. I'm going like, you need to have concrete evidence to make a claim like that. I'm sorry. This is the things I have an issue with.
and jumping off of the roof of the Losi building onto the grass area, and then moving away towards Campus Drive.
This was so dumb. He wasn't even on campus that day.
Okay, and then I've got one other one. I want to see. I think it's this one. Let's double check. Your thoughts and prayers, Darth Shaun? What? What do you sigh like that?
I'm just going like, could you not just like go, look, there's a possibility.
Yeah,
that he's a person. Could you not just say it like that? No, not you.
Yeah. That's the
all
problem
I'm
I have.
saying. Like,
but the thing is,
I agree with you to an extent. There needs to be, especially in such a public appeal. Or also, look, if it's some random person that I meet during the course of my day, and they go, no, it's absolutely this person. I'm gonna go, okay, all right, cool. I'm not gonna think twice about it. I'm gonna go, yeah, fair. But if, say, Ronaldo goes on, that's absolutely my response when he's wrong. I'm going to wait for us to be on the show again. I'm going to go, Ronaldo, remember that time?
Either way.
You know.
I can't hear your microphones on the side.
You know. I'm just saying, like, that time, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're on that type of
it's too
matter of fact.
Yeah,
I want nothing more than Candace to be right. Honestly, I do.
I'd love her to be right. But
again, I love the conspiracy. I say it's. I mean, not that I'm happy that that Charlie died. I'm going.
No.
If you look at the weirdness of Erica Kirk,
everything,
some of the photos where her eyes are just like.
I completely agree with you.
I want her to be right, but I'm also going.
You have to. The same. What did not respect? The same. What's it? The principle of innocent until proven guilty. That you have to give this to her at least.
I mean, yeah, you're going that one. I'm just going for your own like.
Because
image.
What happens after this? What happens after this? Here's the thing. Let's play it out quickly. Say for example. Yeah, it's the credibility. But say let's play it out for a second. Say that comes out and it's like it wasn't him. Do you think Candace is going to go? No, she's going to go, listen, I was wrong. No, she's not going to, because the last time that happened, she didn't come out going, I was wrong about this. She didn't. So she's going to go, no, they're lying to us. And if she's right, they're going to go, but like at some point you got to go, well, hold on. Like, to me, it looks like the whole thing with how it happened, the bullet, the angle, like I spent hours and hours and hours and hours on it. And it's going like, well, you can't know. You can't fucking know. We don't know until we have all evidence in front of us.
I want to make my opinion once all the evidence. If after the evidence has been revealed, and I feel like shit, it doesn't feel like it's been wrapped up properly. There's too many loose things. Then I would say I feel like so and so's a patsy, or. Is it a possibility that Erica Kirk could have been involved?
Listen, if someone phoned Candace and went like, listen, I'm like, listen, this guy worked for the CIA. Listen, I think it's a thing. Right now, that could be, but again, you can't use that. The anonymous source thing is a slippery slope. That's why you shouldn't use it. You know what I mean? Also, like I sort of point out here, like there's multiple things that I'm just going, none of this lines up. Example, this one, the recon points out the message between Twala and Twigs is sus. Again, it looks like somebody wrote that to portray it. Again, but that, again, at the end of the day, that's how you think it comes across is speculation. Like unless you find someone go like, oh, this is the IP address it came from. This is it wasn't him. You can't claim.
The other thing as well, there is the concept that America's got is the reasonable doubt aspect.
Yeah.
It's not just one piece of it, it's the entire all evidence. If there's one thing that causes reasonable doubt, it affects the entire thing. So there's that aspect. Well, I'm literally at this point, I'm playing both sides here. I'm just
I would probably go, I'm now kind of more 60-40. I'm going like, I don't know, because none of the stuff to me actually, until we see all the evidence, I'm 60-40. I'm on Erica's side. Not that I want to pick sides, but I'm going like, you have to have compelling evidence to it to be somebody else, right? A lot of the things don't add up, and it doesn't equal her. I don't know if I can go that. But I mean, for example, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, to give you an example, like what Recon wrote here, he goes, the message between Tyler Twigs is completely sus. I completely agree with that. And this is I think how Candace gets to her position, because you'll have this one thing here, then another thing stacks on top of it. The fact that this and this happened, then it's the fact that this and this happened. Now, when you have a whole bunch of inconsistency, you're going, okay, cool. What's the logic? What's the conclusion? Okay, well, this. It looks like it's going that way, which is reasonable to do, but without the actual evidence. Just because something looks sus doesn't mean it is. Rebosa goes, she can't speak reasonably because she's view farming. That's another aspect to it. He has been getting views from it. People are intrigued by it. So, and again, her whole vibe is, I'm just asking questions. Okay, cool, but at the detriment of what? You're kind of maligning Erica as somebody who's involved in her husband's killing. That's a fucking leap and a half to have, right? If Ronaldo had to come out, like if you died or something, and it goes like, oh no, fucking Mork Rock, this one time, and then he pulls up like videos of me dissing you on the show and going, look, he had motive to do it, and then you go through every video where I'm dissing you.
If I do die mysteriously, he did it.
See, there we go. Now, when you die, I'm going to be implicated. Even if someone, and again, then there's another thing of
drives past me, I died in a car accident. I want someone to clip this thing. He did it.
Yeah, then there's going to be like, okay, cool. Let's go check Mork's bank record. Did he pay taxi driver to? Do you know what I mean? But this is the example of like what I'm trying to say. Looking at it from a rational point of view, going like, I can understand how she's getting there, right? I can understand how Candace is getting to that position. I get it, right? I totally get it, but it's still when you reduce it down to the bare facts. What is the actual evidence that she has?
I think
that's where we're having an issue with.
So far, what I've seen is, look, there's evidence to me that points that you could. The argument can be made that what's his name is a patsy. I need evidence though, like that. From my point of view, I like a conspiracy.
Yes.
I would like him to innocent. Yes, there is some, I want to say, things that I've seen that I go, okay, well, fuck, this does look weird. Why are they acting this? Why? I mean, like a couple of comments about like the concrete where you got shot got paved up. I mean, like also going, that is super odd to do that.
Yeah.
So there's certain
but then I heard an alternative argument to that and going like the reason that because they removed the entire ground, took it to a place to actually analyze. You're going, oh, okay, I didn't know that was a possibility. So
100%. But like I said,
that could be a lie, but so could the other one. You know what I mean? So like, if I'm going to grant the one being a lie, I should also grant the other one to be a lie, right?
Yeah,
you have to.
I gotta be that's fair. The thing. I was about to say that like, I can make that assessment for both sides. Going, okay, look. If I have the ability to say, okay, the whole Patsy idea is a lie, I must manage to be able to say that same thing. Well, it's also possible that it is true.
Yes,
so
of course.
I've got to go both ways, and until all the evidence is out, the only thing I want to say is like the only thing like I've said in the beginning, I like Candace. I do. yeah, she's made some, I want to say, questionable decisions about like the Steven Crowder and a couple of things.
And she's taken positions that like bro, like all he had to do is, you know, all she had to do is to get my respect back is to go, listen, you know what? I'm sorry. Hillary Crowder was a gold digging hoe. I would have gone, okay, and I had that one wrong. But the problem is people in public like this are too scared. I have never been scared to go, I'm wrong on a thing. If it comes out that like Candace was completely right, the fucking like I have no issue to go, you know what, guys, I was wrong. I was completely wrong about it. But like I won't lose anything. You know what I mean? It's like, but she has something to lose. I don't know if she has something to lose, but I don't know. Again, I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions.
I would just have should have gotten that clip. I'm just asking questions.
Just asking questions.
It's just the only thing I would be that I wish she would do is just go, look, at the moment my opinion is so and so. That's what I would, instead of going, I've got the source and I'm going, I would say something like, look, a source has told me this. I can't confirm it. I want to believe them. This, it seems legit, but this is the theory. It's just like it's the evidence aspect, and I think with the general world, I mean, how many times have we been lied to? Like, look at during the COVID thing as well. Oh no, this is going to cause a problem, and we all said that we were considered crazies when we went. Wait a second, that doesn't sound right to me. Like the mask. I'm just going stuff like that. So I want to believe. I like a good fucking conspiracy. I do
like a good conspiracy. I completely agree. I mean, what Charmaine goes, as it was at this point that as a complete conspiracy theorist, log off and go. May the odds ever be in your favor. Love you. Good luck. Why, Charmaine? Like we're just asking questions. No, but it's like
questions, man.
No, but I think that it could go either way. Again, I'm just like she is. I'm going, okay, cool. On what premises, on what like evidence, etc. Shit like that. That's the thing. You got to ask you got to go. Listen, is this in the realm of possibility? Yes, it probably is. Did it actually happen? We're not sure. You know what I mean? I mean, I fucking love conspiracies. I actually want to play you just Mala. I just want to just read some of the comments here. Is there anything I'm missing? Of course we have. 100%, Sean. All the time. No, listen.
All the time.
Everything. But again, listen, could she be involved? Could she be like sort of one of those? There's a possibility. Agreed. But again, until we have that kind of evidence, we got to go.
Look at what happened to Stephen Crowder's wife. You never thought that would have been possible.
Yeah.
And look what came out. Look at how crazy that was. So there's a massive possibility.
She was just a woman, a single mother trying to survive, blah 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 blah. And it turns out, no, fucking. Once we saw the text messages, Pin was going, holy shit!
Exactly. So
this chick was like, she literally was trying. They were sending stuff, bad things about Stephen to people like Candace, like not her specifically, but people trying to get it out in order to push it up to make this a massive thing, and they're going to try and make it go away. It's just, and I'm going to be careful with this. There's one other clip I want to point out, which kind of fucking bummed me out.
I certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be, as I believe, involved in a cover-up. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean they were involved in plotting to kill him, and I've never said that. Cam Higbee is on the payroll of Turning Point USA, the very organization that just had its leader assassinated in broad daylight in front of the entire world.
See, there we go. See, it's like she speaks and then she says a thing and then she goes like, but what?
5 days before.
And then when you go back to it, it's like, no, I never said this. Like, but hold on. Like, you need to be careful with what you're saying. You need to like either have a script then, but it's like, it's a lot of this kind of stuff that's happening. Do you know what I mean? Where she's going, well, you've made a claim, and then you go, no, I haven't made that claim.
What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial?
You repeatedly questioned why we weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried. Did you get those answers?
You have the wrong commentator who questioned that.
You've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Nope. What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial?
She has said Charlie's murder, quote, had to be approved by Charlie's friends, and then suggested those friends might have her murdered too for, quote, knowing.
I never said that. The decision was made to murder Charlie Kirk, a decision that very clearly had to be approved by Charlie's friends. Is this...
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. So I get it. You're sitting, you're rambling off, and you're having your thoughts, and you're just going. And now when people go back, and this is the problem with making a claim, because if you go back, those are specific claims saying that this has happened and that these people are involved and they had to approve it. We're going, that's a fucking claim and a half to make. I'm sorry, right? Again, this is like I'm taking her on the things she said. She could have changed the position since then, but these are her words, right?
It's going to be the pathway forward. You're going to start murdering more people in broad daylight for knowing. I never said that. I was totally in a cloud of grief. Okay, you remember I had to go away to Wyoming just to breathe. Like, what am I doing wrong here that I have to go away and cry for a long time, and everyone else just kind of seemed giddy? That's the only way I can describe it, like giddy. That emotion shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible, actually. I was in this aggrieved stage, and I really didn't poke my head up until weeks later when I could stop crying about it every second. Charlie Kirk, my friend, is dead. First, this is fantastic that Preborn is doing this. I want to remind you guys about Pure Talk. Also reminding you guys about American Financing. Also reminding you guys about GNO Land. Also telling you guys about Just Thrive.
Because then I was kind of framing her, which is like, listen, this is just again, to me, this is a kind of a cock vibe. This is,
That's also your job.
It's a job. She's got paid sponsors that have paid airtime. She has to fucking, so using this as a kind of a cuck vibe. Do you know what I mean? That's like, and let's be truthful where we can, going like that. But again, it's little things where you and I would, if someone had to come to me and go, oh, but I'm going like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. Do you know what I mean? Oh, but you said this and you made this claim. I'm going like, okay, cool, but like I'm not. Like that's why I try. I have a thing of like, I'm never going to try and accuse someone of this. So recycle Charlie. What, Charmaine? Sorry. Charmaine says the whole entire algorithm starts repeating the same narrative. Then you know that. Listen, I agree with you. I think there could be a psyop. The thing is, Charmaine, I think there just needs to be a little bit more credible evidence, especially when you're making claims like Candace's. That's why she could do exactly what she's doing, is going, I don't know, I don't have concrete evidence. I feel these are things. But in the videos, like I've shown you guys, she makes the matter-of-fact statements. She goes, this is the da-da-da-da. And we're going like, wait, hold on, now and that's why people have come out and gone, yeah, she's fucking lost the plot. And I can't disagree with them, because it has. You're making claims you can't substantiate. That's kind of the issue I have with it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to be. I'm not here to diss her. I'm not here to climb into a character going, oh, she's fucking da-da-da. I'm not doing that. I'm going like, I get it. I get the fact that if you're sitting on a stream and you're just giving your thoughts and stuff, a lot of stuff is going to come out, and now people are going to come back and go, but you said, kind of like what we're doing right now, right? But that's the issue. You can't make a claim.
Well, Ronaldo,
what?
You did say that word.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, you know. Guys, I think we pissed off Chantalu. Listen. I had a night. Me and Chantalu had a chat today. And again, listen, Chantalu is a fan of Candace Owens, right? And I'm not here to bash Candace Owens. It might come across like that. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to point out to you where the problem lies with making said statements and doing it on the internet, and people going back and going, well, you didn't do this thing.
You head over to our website. There's old footage of Tyler Robinson that is now circulating.
And as I get into the intersection, there was a vehicle in the lane.
Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle.
Vehicle in the lane.
He wrote me a letter on May 2nd this year.
First and foremost, that letter he is holding up, he is severely misrepresenting. Those sentences are real. I'm saying you're severely misrepresenting the contents, and you're doubling down on your lie. I told you to publish the full letter that Charlie wrote you, not lines of it. Okay? It's a lie by omission.
New York Post got a hold of that letter. They've now published it. Charlie Kirk expressing his love for Israel. No attacks on Israel, just advice on how to fight lies and reach the next generation.
November 25th, I obviously tweeted, Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. I report to the FBI. Of course, I reported it to the FBI. I did not at all hear back from the FBI. And I will say, I didn't go through an official channel and send an email, and I should do that. But I did send a text message to somebody very high up.
If Candace is available, we would sincerely welcome her participation in that live stream at our studio here in Phoenix.
So I accept it with whistles and bells, everything. I fully accept. You can pick the place, you can pick the time, but no, they need to have it in person in Phoenix on December 15th, or they cannot have me at all. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk has the power to shut me up. There's nobody that has the capacity to get me to shut up about this except for Erica Kirk and my husband. I'm not going to stop unless Erica Kirk asks me to stop. If Erica Kirk asks me to be quiet, I will be quiet.
Stop. To stop.
I just do not accept any of that. Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen.
You said that people at Turning Point were complicit in his murder.
No, my exact sentence that I said was that there were people at Turning Point who are engaged in a cover-up.
No, you didn't.
I believe
Sorry,
that
you didn't.
thoroughly.
Candace, you didn't say that.
There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen.
You said there were people at Turning Point complicit in his murder.
Okay.
That's what you said.
I'm certain he is going to probably be doing a lot of interviews in the near future. I just cannot see how this would lead to anything other than a full confession from the government about the military's involvement in his assassination. Like I said, I'm going to put together a fundraiser for you. And I do believe you are a missing piece of this. I don't know what comes next, but I just want you to know that like you have an ally in me, and I hope you see that I am a fighter. And when I see good people and bad things happen to them, I will fight.
We didn't know what it was going to lead to. And I was like, I mean, I couldn't have been more deferential in saying that this could literally lead to nothing. You know, like, hey, this guy said this.
Yeah. I actually have one other one. But yeah, she says a thing and then she kind of backs down constantly. She constantly goes through this tirade of stuff. I think it was this one. I just want to double check.
I feel like she needs to not do anything online. Just for now, or just avoid this particular subject.
Yeah, I was gonna try and find it quickly. There was one specific one where I think it was this. Was it this? Sorry, I'm just trying to quickly just check through my. No, it's not that one. Where was this now? Sorry, my internet's being a bit laggy. Don't you want to just quickly read some comments for us, Darth Shaun?
Streamlabs says, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Sorry.
Such a fucking knob.
Sorry, it was the first one on my day. I just wanted to read something. So much hate for Candace at the moment. Guys, come on. Shit. I don't want to make this work. Willow says, yeah, that rock spider needs to get back under her rock. Fuck. Shit.
Where the fuck was this?
RJ says, oh, God damn it, Candace is not okay. Fuck.
What? I had that.
It was the meth speaking.
We can't hear you. Your microphone is sort of behind you. Sorry.
Shit. Damn it.
Sorry, Darth Shaun.
No, it's fine. I need to get that boom, that arm thing. What else can I see? I'm reading.
Trying to find the one clip I heard.
Whistler, you can suck it.
Yeah.
I want to say that. Your Black Flag resync is amazing. I wouldn't know. You are. It's okay. It's all right. Do you know why? I'm not ginger.
Oh wait, I think I sent. There we go. Sorry, sorry, man. I was just trying to find it. Like I don't know. I linked it to my thing today. It's just so weird that I can't find this.
Slippery Pickle says, "I'm assuming it's to me. Don't be a puss. Be like it." I hope it's me. Can't be me.
Is it this one?
No.
It's...
Chantel says she wished she could time out Maddie. Why can't you? I would.
Why do you want to time out Maddie?
Maddie can be on a timeline. RJ, really professional work from Darth. Thank you. Sarcasm. Whistler goes, you wish you were ginger. Actually, no. I thank God every day that I'm not.
But you're not, yeah.
Reese timed out Maddie. Damn it. Well done, Reese. That one's for Chantal. What else can I see? I'm like reading as they come through now. Malice says everyone should wish they're ginger. I don't do that at all. So Felix, it's off topic. So Felix wants to know, anyone heard of / watched Backrooms yet?
Oh, I haven't watched it. I really want to. I still want to watch Obsession. And where is it? I'm just trying to find it. I had the thing earlier today and just fucking misplaced it.
RJ says, not even a ginger wishes to be a ginger. Charmaine says Darth survived a ginger.
Only master mods can time out other mods, exactly. I had a clip where she actually calls, where she calls, like, Candace Owens calls Erica Kirk evil, and says that she is involved in the thing, and it's can't seem to find it now.
Have you? But she does. Erica Kirk. If you look at her, there is something off. Now the problem I have, from my point of view, is it's difficult for me to make an accusation or a What is the accusation's too strong of a word? An assessment. Because like you've just lost, and it's with both of them. Like, I mean, if you look at Candace just lost her friend.
Yeah.
There needs to be, and I think from Candace's point of view, what I can see is there needs to be more to it, which I understand. Like, you know, and with Erica, for me, it's you're going through a loss. How would anyone technically be acting? But there is something.
How is she supposed to be acting?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
That's the question. How are you supposed to be? Everyone handles loss differently. So
it's
hard.
But to come, my issue is that when you come to the conclusion, when you come to the point of like going, you know, when you come to that conclusion, it's that's where I'm going. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. You need to have something substantial to make you go there. That's the issue I'm having. And a lot of the stuff, like we've seen, we're playing a couple of clips, and yes, you can go, oh, it's all out of context. But she says a statement, she makes a statement, and it's the small little word, like it's the word patsy. It's like these things you go, but that has a meaning to it. And without concrete evidence, this is where I'm going. But what I want to point out to you is this is a little video that I watched, I remember a while ago, with regards to this was Andrew Wilson having a discussion with Zach Costello regarding the whole thing. And there's a logical argument that Andrew makes is kind of what I want you guys to have a look at. It's not long, it's about, let's see, it's about 4 minutes. Just have a look at this and
belief of X, right? I wasn't actually making any arguments there. The problem, so here's the problem with this topic. Anytime I try to talk to somebody who has any level of influence, who is regurgitating any of the nonsense, they can't actually tell me what they're alleging. Like, they can't ever tell me, like, here's what we're actually alleging. So inside of, if we're gonna make comparisons of theories, do you agree that some theories are superior to other theories, right? Even in science, this is true. There's a term that we use for this called theoretical virtues. Theoretical virtues are the things inside of a theory which makes the theory more or less, essentially good to use for the purpose of discovering or utilizing information or things like this, right? Now, that there's more to it than that, but I think for the purpose of the conversation, just kind of expressing that is good enough. So the first thing is I actually want to know what's even being alleged. Like, what is actually even being alleged by your side? Do you even have claims, or is it just we just want to ask more questions? Like, what is the actual allegation here?
Sure. So I think as far as I'm concerned, I'm not exactly sure who my side would constitute. I think it would
be like you, Ian Carroll, Candace Owens, people who are in agreement with what are considered alternative facts, or they don't agree with government facts that are being released, or various things like this. That would be your side.
Sure.
What are you guys alleging?
That Tyler Robinson was not the lone wolf shooter or assassin in the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Okay, now that's a huge claim, right? Do you agree with that?
I think it is a huge claim because that's what we're being told by the current mainstream narrative FBI.
Mm-hmm. So because that's a huge claim, I think that I have every business, since this is a claim going against all state investigatory evidence, which they've released, I have every business in the world holding your feet to the fire on that claim. And you would have the burden, the overwhelming burden, to release really good evidence for your claim. So
again, that comes down to the thing. The burden of proof is on the person making the ulterior of the other claim, going, no, it's not him, it's someone else, it's the patsy, or it's the turning point. You need the burden of proof is on Candace Owens.
It's like, for example, I make the statement saying that you and Whistler are terrible.
Yeah.
At Borderlands, and then they go, well, what is the proof? And then I'll go,
you'll have to go, yeah, here's the stream, look at them standing around doing absolutely nothing. That would be evidence.
Do you agree?
That would be concrete evidence. What do you mean?
But you agree to that assessment?
No, because I'm just asking questions, Darth Shaun.
No, I'm just saying, like, for what I said.
I agree. No, that would be concrete evidence, going, oh, look, here, a minute, he's standing around doing nothing. That would be concrete evidence.
Just clip that he's just admitted to being a carry on.
Again, this like the burden of proof, it'd be on Candace Owens. The burden of proof is on this guy. The burden of proof is on everybody else going, no, Turning Point USA is involved. And you can't cite things like there was a video I watched that Chantal posted.
Gio, we're almost done with this topic. We're going to move on to some other African news. We've dragged this out for long now.
I know, we dragged it out quite long.
Almost done.
Yeah, almost done.
But
sorry,
if you want to go, look,
um,
it's up to you. I mean, I can't.
Listen, we can't. We're going to talk about this thing tonight. Apologies. But that's the thing. The burden of proof lies on this person. Also, wait, Chantal asked me the whole Stephen Crowder emotion. Chantal asked me about the whole Stephen Crowder thing. He was verbally abusive during their marriage. It was only on 1/32nd. The only evidence of that was 1/32nd thing. They actually removed the entire 19 hours of footage was removed. I'm going to read your thing and I'll reply to you. I'll reply to you a little later. Candace Owens also deleted a fuck ton of her messages that she posted about Hillary Crowder, when it turned out Hillary Crowder was a gold digging hoe. What was this thing I just missed here? So there was a video that I watched earlier that Chantal recommended, where somebody goes into a lot of the speculation, going like, if you look at Erica Kirk, she was part of a monitoring agency, and then she thanked this one person. The person happens to be, he was in the military, connection to Romania, and somehow. Okay, but that's a coincidence. Yes, it's a curious coincidence. But what does it say? Was she an inside? What is the claim then? Apart from going, oh, this looks suspicious. The whole same thing with like, there was maybe been connections to modeling, and she was had connections to Jeffrey Epstein. okay, like the same way that Trump is connected to Jeffrey Epstein. He met with them a few times. Like, but did he peddle? Was he CPing?
That being said,
don't know.
Jeffrey Epstein made a donation to the Backer Buddy, which just throwing out there, Backer Buddy guys, come on, fingers. But he made a donation to the Backer Buddy. I mean, we.
Yeah. Now, are you by definition implicated? Yeah.
I just want to say yes. Yes, I am.
But let me just play the end of this quickly, and then we can. I'm almost done. We can.
Is your claim that Tyler Robinson was not the shooter of Charlie Kirk? Give me the demonstration of evidence which would be convincing to the alternative.
Sure. So let's clarify some words here. So when I say lone, I should clarify and say not necessarily lone shooter. I understand there are many people who are skeptical that Tyler Robinson did or did not take the shot that actually killed Charlie Kirk. The lone actor, I think, is probably where I align most questionable. I think that the evidence.
What is that? Wait, hang on. I'm sorry.
I don't think Tyler Robinson
let me back up.
This out. I don't think
Did Tyler Robinson kill Charlie Kirk or not? Let's start with that. Did he kill him or not?
I don't know. I guess
okay,
I
don't know.
I don't know whether he did or not. I mean, there's a trial that needs to take place.
Okay, so do you see how we're getting into
evidence that
you see how that's ambiguous though? Like, what are we actually claiming here? Because before it was he's not the lone wolf shooter. Now it's I'm not sure if he shot him or not. The state says that he shot him. Are you refuting that or not refuting that?
I'm skeptical of that.
What does that mean?
I don't think you can say. I don't think you. How can you say definitively that Tyler Robinson absolutely killed Charlie Kirk and is the shooter?
Well, when you say definitive, when you say Andrew, can you definitively say that? I can't definitively say Superman's logically impossible. Like I can't definitively say that.
Okay,
but pragmatically, I can say pragmatically. Right?
Same.
Superman is impossible. When we're discussing this, I want to know specifics. If you're not claiming that Robinson was the sole actor, that's a different claim than Tyler Robinson didn't shoot Charlie Kirk. So let's be very specific. If you're claiming that Tyler Robinson did not shoot Charlie Kirk and the state is claiming that Robinson did shoot Charlie Kirk, what evidence would you be able to present which is better than the evidence of the state for that claim? Let's start there.
Okay, there's
a great thing that guys should go watch, and I'll link it in the thing. You guys can go check it out, the entire thing, if you want to. But yeah, that it comes down to that. The burden of proof is unfortunately on Candace Owens and anybody else making the presenting ulterior motive or ulterior fact of like this is Do you know what I mean? And yeah, the last thing I do want to say is that I'm trying to find the video. There was a video of Candace Owens going like actually calling out, challenging anyone to come and debate her on this. The one person that stepped up to the plate was our good friend, not good friend, but it was Andrew Wilson. He stepped up to the plate a few times. He called her. She made the claim I think she did the claim in March. She made the challenge in March. He's accepted it. She has to date not accepted him to do that. And unfortunately now, if anybody wants to debate this whole situation with them, specifically Turning Point, he is going to be the one that you're going to have to chat to. I just want to play this quick little video.
A little request of my own, EPUSA. I requested that they hire me as the official Charlie Kirk conspiracy theorist liaison. My request. So all these like Baron Coleman and Candace Owens and all of them, I will be happy to go answer all of your questions that you have, as long as we can do it live. You have to now come great, Andrew's compromised. Well, maybe you should have your heroes challenge me to a debate, and let's see who's compromised. Now they got to come to me. Oh, what's that, Zed on America? What? Oh, you have to come to me too. Oh, you want to go out to these little campus tours? You want to coordinate with TPUSA? Do you? You want to coordinate with them? Do you? Well, you can DM me. And by the way, every DM from any of you motherfuckers better start like this. Dear Andrew, pretty pleased with sugar on top. Better.
Yeah, good luck with that one. But yeah, I would love for him to go debate. Exact. He's drunk, probably. But yeah, I would love. If somebody's going to do a debate, I think he should go debate. I would love him. He's called her out a few times. Have a debate. Sit down and have a debate with him. The problem is she's not willing to do that because he's going to take he's a really good debater. And he's going to use logic and reason, and he's unfortunately going to decimate these positions because that's what he does. Unfortunately, you don't have credible evidence to support it, and until you do, all it is speculation. And that's why I'm going like, you got to be careful with like going, cool. It's nice to go like, yeah, it looks like these things. It looks like it goes this way, but there is the matter of it not being, you not having evidence. That's yeah. So it's going to be fun. Let's see what happens. And the trial is currently going on at the moment. So yeah, let's. I'm looking into it. There's a lot of shit going down. Again, I could be completely wrong. Maybe Candace is 100% right. I don't know. I can't predict the future. Let's see. What does everybody have to say? Rico, there were 8 FBI agents there on the roofs and multiple drones. They couldn't spot a furry friend on the roof with a rifle. That unfortunately is you can't substantiate your positions with evidence in a debate where you have to use logical, because all of these things are based on on speculative means. Going, well, this thing equals. I just think it's quite a leap to go from yeah, she looks suspicious, she looks weird, to she's involved, they did it, they planned it, she's evil, shit like that. It's a leap too far for me, and that's why I did this. I wanted to point this out. I don't think it is Erica Kirk is evil. Look at the clips of her eyes. Yeah, again, that to a degree, that is substantial evidence right there. The eyes are the winners of the soul. Yes, I watched the video you sent me. And that's the one I was referencing, Nana. It was like the video that she points out the history of, again, it's circumstantial. The fact that modding agency, Romania, one guy, that's what we were talking about. Like, the connection there is, again, when you stack them all together, you go, oh, it looks, but what's the concrete evidence that you're going, she is the one, she is organized, she's orchestrated, he's a patsy. You need more than like those kinds of things. Do you know what I mean? She happened to be
I want to say at least just say this is a speculation.
Yeah, these are
theory and opinion, and I think that's the problem. I think the fact that she's so set on this, and I don't want to like mock her at all. Like, I think it shows me that this is what she believes, and then that's fair. You're entitled to believe that, but I also feel if you're going out and about and you're saying this, at least have the evidence to, okay, look, this is the person, this is what I've heard, That's just my opinion. It's difficult for me to say because I'm in between, right?
Yeah. No,
again, end of the day, I think most of us wants a clean case. You want it to be sorted out. Like the last idea that is a scary thought, that is if it's bigger than what we all thought, that means there's a conspiracy and it goes much deper.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is,
take a look at our own government, like how much shit is going down. This person,
of course,
I wouldn't be surprised that what she's saying actually turns out to be true.
Yeah. Let me let's end it off with this. Let me give you guys an example of the difference. I have a couple of conspiracies. One of the ones that I'm really into is, for example, the 9/11 one, right? But my contrary my contrary a position to what the state has put out is concrete evidence. It's not, well, this, and this thing, and it looks like it. It could be like, there are, like, I think there's four main things, right? When it comes to the 9/11 thing, why I don't believe government's position on it. And it's very, very practical things. For example, the two towers going down looks like a demolition, right? The fact of, like, you had people interviewed on the day, firemen, police officers, all going like, yeah, I heard it. It went pop, 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 pop. It was a coordinated demolition. All of them said it. That's what these are guys who deal. They see this stuff all the time. Building 7, bunch of flames hitting the top, and then the entire building going down. Bullshit. And then the fact of, like, the thing that's, I think, the crux of the whole the whole story was the thermite being found there. The fact that the site was burning for about a month and a half, 2 months. They couldn't put the fire out because there was thermite. Why was there thermite? There shouldn't have been thermite. Controlled demolition. So again, those are concrete evidence pieces that lead me to the contrary. Versus, I don't know, like, she was in a modeling agency. She was kind of part of, like, in New York. We don't know where she got a salary from. She's acting fucking strange. Those are different things. Do you know what I mean? And again, and I don't diss anybody. I don't diss anybody for having an opinion. Or, like, for example, like, me and Chantal can debate this. We can have a back and forth conversation about this. I don't think, like, she goes, yeah, I think what Candace is saying has relevance. I'm going, like, I think it does, but I think there's a line that she crosses, and this is what I pointed out in some of the statements she's made, where she goes, thing is like this, and then it's not.
You're saying that the line that's being crossed is not done by Chantal, it's done by Candace.
No. It's done by Candace. The line that Candace is crossed is when she makes a matter-of-fact statement, and she has zero evidence to back it up. And the thing that's not going to pass for me is like, oh, someone told me, anonymous source.
I mean, I was following your conversation between the two of you all day today, and all I wanted to do was, "Hi guys, I'm having a good day," and I figured, you know what, fuck it, no, I'm not doing that. I just feel like I'd be ignored in the chat, so I'd let you guys do your thing.
I mean, Shaun goes, cognitive dissonance is, it's easier to deceive people than to convince them they've been deceived. Yeah, and I agree. I think there's a lot of conspiracy, backhanded shit happening. I completely agree this. But I can't repeat myself. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over. The thing is, you need to have a kind of concrete evidence. It could look like a thing. Look, for example, the JFK stuff. We're still not sure. They've released it. We don't know. I think they haven't released all of it. Some of it. Who was involved? We still don't fucking know. Will we ever get to the bottom of this? Probably not. And even if say Tyler Robinson gets off or doesn't, then everybody's going to carry on with their positions. You know what I mean? What enough evidence is going to convince Candace that it wasn't TPUSA or Erica Kirk wasn't involved? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just going, like, we need to be sort of pragmatic, and not pragmatic, but like, go, okay, cool. Is this evidence? Is it concrete enough? Does this give you reasonable doubt that this person is involved? If it comes out that there's a fucking text message or a bank account thing, and you can link this stuff, and then plus all this the circumstantial evidence and the speculative, then I'm going, okay, cool. Oh, she got money from this guy. But yeah, I think it's a great topic. That's why I wanted to chat about it.
I just want to sincerely apologize to Gio. When I made the statement about 10 minutes ago that we are going to change onto a different topic, I thought it would be 10 minutes ago. So I don't want you to think that I'm a liar.
Listen, this is an interesting topic.
No, it's fair. I'm just saying, I would just like to apologize to Gio if you're still here. I don't want you to go away and go, that fucking Darth Shaun is such a douchebag liar.
No, of course.
Just throwing that out there.
I just want to see, I missed a couple of stuff. I think AJM said something. Every time Mobrak says, every time I spew bullshit at Darth Shaun, it gets frozen on the screen.
Because I pop it on the screen.
What is what did there was a message from sorry Pickle. People can be so bummed with me when I post that. Anyone remember this airport meme on 9/11? But I mean, like, for example, on 9/11, there's a bunch of circumstantial evidence which I could go like it adds on if you've got concrete stuff as the foundation of it, right? Like, you know, like for example, like what was the one guy that owned the buildings? He took out insurance like on the buildings like a week or two before. The only day that guy was never at work was that day that 9/11 happened. But again, that's circumstantial. We need concrete. Not only is Shaun blurry, but he lies. If Donald Trump said it, what? If Donald Trump said it and not Candace, would you change your point of view? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't change my point of view. I honestly wouldn't. It wouldn't make a difference to me. There has to be logical, rational, concrete proof behind a assertion. You know what I mean? I mean the same thing. Like for example, like the whole vibe of like, because I watched the video that Chantalu sent me. I think I got about 2/3 into it, and a lot of the stuff is sort of circumstantial, but you could apply the same thing as like, well, this connection. Now I take that and I apply that same logic behind, say, for example, Trump. They go, well, he knew Epstein, and then, you know, that he flew on his plane 2 times, like 6-7 times. He used to say he was a great guy, and going like, okay, cool. So is he on the island diddling kids? Well, just because of you know what I mean? Oh, he's mentioned in the Epstein. Like Darth Shaun has a connection to Epstein now. Epstein donated to his backer buddy. He must be guilty. You know what I mean?
I'm to throw out there that I was the guy behind the idea for the island and the blackmail.
Epstein
I take
was
full responsibility.
Oh God.
Full responsibility.
Anyway, Gio says he's got 2 kids. Who's got 2 kids? Craig goes, the real victims are Charlie Kirk's. No, I completely agree. Charlie Kirk's kids, and there is a conspiracy that his wife's involved. Is not again. That's what I'm saying. I think it's easy to go and speculate, but I mean, how is the family dealing with it based on nothing? What if? Like just answer this question to me. What if she's not involved? And she had to go through this cuck from someone who she probably considered a friend and a friend of your husband. This person's coming out and just going, motherfucker, like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're the fucking devil. And like, you know, oh, she had a hand in it. And then it turns out it wasn't. And that no matter what you can say to her, she doesn't believe you. And what if that's the other side to it? What if it's not true? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, what Chantal said? Check
Gio,
the
just once again, so sorry, man. Gio, just so sorry, man.
I've seen the thing. But again, I've seen the thing about his height. I've seen somebody do it and they go, "This is the exact same size," and then someone else going, "That's not." He's, you know, so I'm going, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're trying to, you know, I've seen this. I've seen both sides do this exact same thing with coming to different conclusions. So I get it. What is this one? So Lawrence Twiggs is not 100% certain that it's Tyler Robinson. We're going to find all of this out. And again, listen, we can have another discussion about this, and we just don't tell Gio that we're doing it. We'll do it like some of the time when Gio doesn't want to watch us. 144 says, "Hey Shaun, AJM, dude, Trump and Epstein were chommies." No, I agree with that. I know they were. He may not have gone to the island, but they were partying pals. It's such a leap to think that Trump did not. But I don't think that's just something everybody does. Do you know what I mean? That's something like, for example, even with that one, like even with the Epstein stuff, right? Here's like, I'm gonna put, what evidence do we have that he, like for example, some of the conspiracies going like, oh, he was eating children, and like they, you know, like even with the Hillary thing, like, oh, she was eating kids. What is that frazzle drip video that came out? I'm going like, okay, I mean, Like, is there concrete evidences? I wish I was invited. Fuck. Yeah, thanks, guys. This fucking gonna be whole fucking stream's gonna get demonetized because we're making jokes. Y'all seen Elon
It's
begging
a comedy show.
That, yeah, he really wanted to go party there. But again, does that make him a sepia? Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Also, just for the record, like if.
But I mean, like, for example, I shouldn't point this out. Like with AJM's comment here, they were part of. It's a leap to think that Trump did dodgy stuff. Maybe he did dodgy stuff, but maybe here's the thing. Maybe Trump liked going out with Epstein because he knew a lot of other famous people. Could that have been it, or was it specific? That's the thing. Is like we're thinking that we're implying intent. Do you know what I mean? We're going, it could be this thing, but we don't know. It's like, and this is, we're speculating on it. And I think it's fine to speculate, right? But I'm not going to go matter of fact going, you know what, he did it, or like, you know, Hillary Clinton 8 kids. I'm like, fuck, I have no idea she did. I'm never going to make that statement going, oh no, she did. Or like, every time you see Biden with kids and he's like fucking smelling the hair, you're going like, bro looks guilty as sin. I'm going like, do I have evidence that he's done things? I don't know. And the only thing I have is, I think the closest we got to that is the fact that, what is that? His granddaughter's diary, where she wrote a whole bunch of like, oh, like he showered with her and stuff. And I'm going, okay, that's weird. Again, don't know. I can't wait to go to bed. I'm so, oh, thank you. Thanks. I wonder if Elon was trying to bait Epstein to infiltrate. Again, see, these are the things we don't know. It's like, it's difficult. Like, for example, the entire Epstein stuff is just like random communications. Like, what did they have? Was there a phone call that they had where he was going, like, they discussed something else and then he sent in an email or some shit? Like, it's difficult. Felix goes, how far would you go for clout? What island do you draw the line in the sand at? Oh, no, I know this. Dude, they owned a modeling agency and ran pageants. Yeah, I know, but like, listen, there is a hypothetical, right? Like, let's do the other hypothetical. The one side is that, yes, they had a thing together, and then Epstein and Donald Trump, and they ran, and like, you know, they were both into it. Or the other one is that they weren't, right? Women and girls who like to be surrounded. No, he does. Trump definitely loves. I mean, like, we know Trump. He's like fucking. Trump is like cheated on every single wife he had, bro. Anyway, is there anything else? Wait, what else do we want to talk about? Because
just want to say sorry, Gio. So sorry, man. Shotgun sits in the seat and shuts his cake hole. That's what I have to do.
Shuts his cake hole. Charmaine goes, whenever mainstream media starts throwing shit around, it's all done to distract you from everything else that you're doing. Yeah, I would say, yes, yeah. I mean, I would probably agree with you. I mean, Mork, I like your, but listen, I think that the thing is always to be skeptical. Is always to be fucking skeptical. Like, for example, like, I had no evidence to claim that, for example, Julius Malema is a dodgy guy, right? I could never come out, I can go, listen, I think he's a dodgy guy. I can't a matter of fact say it. But now we're seeing some stuff come out in the Madlanga Commission where he was chatting to people and shit like that. I mean, I wanted to do it, but we just don't have time. So I'm not going to get into the whole Malema thing. So why don't I just spend the rest of the time reading your comments? Mork, I like your skepticism. Too many people are susceptible to hypnosis. I mean, I think it's a lot of time you hear a compelling argument and you go, cool, and they can get behind it. But I think you have to be skeptic on both sides. You can't just be skeptical when it comes to government. If someone else is going like this and this and this and is what it is, and you're going, okay, but I have to be skeptical across the board. Always be skeptical. Always be skeptical. That's my new vibe. Deathbed. Hey, deathbed of a worm. How's it, dude? The Darth Shaun guy called me up. Should I tell him to stop calling? Stop. What? Should I tell him? Oh, fuck, that went. What? He tried to. He definitely tried to, Mobrak. No, again, I agree with you, dude. Again, when the stuff comes out, I'm going, at the moment, looking at it, I'm going, I don't agree with it. I don't think so, but that could completely change. End of the day, it could come out that, he was doing the most fucking vile things imaginable. Darth lining up another apology for Geo.
RJ, I just want to say it was clones versus droids.
It was what? Dan?
It was clones versus droids.
Oh, okay. RJ goes, Dan Corder is also very... he's a very smart guy. Don't you dare say something bad about our triple beanie friend Dan Corder. How dare you, good sir. Did anyone else notice that from the Epstein files is all over the... Good one, Slippery. No, dude, like, I think the Madlanga Commission is getting very... Oh, God, there goes my headset. Sorry.
Just want to say sorry to Geo. I want to point out that I'm truly sorry to Geo. We were going to move on to another topic, but never happened.
Sorry, there we go. Back. Oh, Deathbed goes, how are you doing? It's doing amazing. Yeah, we played Borderlands last night. It was absolutely very, very kiff. I really enjoyed it. Are you guys planning on doing another one, Darth Shaun?
I want to, but I think it's just going to be better for my psyche if I just play solo from now on.
Oh, for the love of God. Did I not do enough work?
No, I feel like I'm constantly carrying the team just in every aspect.
Okay, wait. Let me point this out to you. You know the game very well. That's why I think like you know where to go.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like
that's why you're the team leader. You have to. The thing is, the team leader does a lot of work.
Yeah, 100%. No, I'm for that. The problem I have is that my team are pretty much people in wheelchairs.
Hold the fuck on there. People in wheelchairs.
Just
bro, don't be like Candace, bro. You're making matter-of-fact statements. Be careful. Reaper goes, who's Geo? Oh, Geo. Here we go. Sorry, Geo. This is Geo. Geo 1984. That's who. Darth
AJM. He asked me much earlier on, like around 9 o'clock. He went, like, "Are we doing only this topic?" And I was like, "No, we are going to do another topic. We should be. And this was like, I was like, give us another 5 minutes, and we should be done." That was 25 minutes ago.
I'm sorry.
I just want to apologize to while I'm here now once again, Geo.
I apologize for that.
No. You don't apologize to Geo. You made no promise to him. I made the promise.
Yeah, you made the promise. That's true.
So I just want to say, Geo, sorry, man. Whistler, how dare you? I'm uninstalling Borderlands. Such a prick.
I don't think it's. No, I don't think Geo's Gareth van Oeslin. I doubt he would be watching our stream. No.
RJ, you are correct. RJ, you are 100% correct. No. Whistler, I just want to formally apologize to Whistler and Mork for saying...
Be careful with your microphone because you did set it quite loud. So when you bring it too close...
I want to keep it, all right. I'd like to take this opportunity to formally apologize for the mic being too close to my mouth, and then just apologize to Whistler and Mork for insulting their gaming. I just want to say maybe it's too much of me to expect you guys to be better.
What was I not doing? What was I? I was like there killing stuff, dropping grenades.
I've already apologized. Just accept my apology and move along.
But yeah, don't make random weird claims. It's not Kiff.
Wheeling back to my PC and reinstalling Borderlands.
But we need another player. We need to be 4. Don't we need to be 4 on Borderlands?
We can be 4. Yeah, it would be nice to be 4. But who else can play Borderlands? Who else has Borderlands?
Oh, Rex at Gaming's here. I was expecting them to be better. Oh, you shut the Up, Rex.
Thank you, Rexy.
Don't get us started. There I go, uninstalling the game again.
Once again, just want to apologize on the behalf of Rex. Rex doesn't know what he's saying. Rex, keep it to yourself. Yeah.
This AJM. This is probably a bigger conspiracy than Candace, than fucking 9/11, the moon landings, and the Candace Owens Charlie Kirk assassination. I think you're being paid off by someone. You're being paid off. Where's your shit list? Now you're apologizing.
Yeah. No, the shit list is growing, but it doesn't mean I don't have to apologize.
It doesn't seem like it is. Wait until Candace Owens gets into you. She'll tear you the fuck apart, bro. She's gonna tear you
as much as I'm apologizing to all of you, you're still getting marks.
You're just doing it off screen now. You're gonna notepad. Said this, and then he said this about me, and then he said this.
Just Smile, you are correct. I'm not going to deny it. You are correct. He says, Just Smile. I'm assuming you're a girl just because it's Just Smile. I assumed your gender. Just Smile, I just want to apologize for assuming your gender. Darth was so focused on the game, the others had to carry him on his sound settings and chat reading, so he looked like he was carrying them in the game. # just saying. Fair.
Also, AJM says I have Borderlands. But I can't play it noob.
AJM, honestly, I'm technically the one that carries the whole team. So what's another person to carry?
Yeah, what's another paraplegic in a wheelchair?
Yeah, just want to apologize for Mork and Whistler for saying that. I do apologize.
Rex still doesn't. I mean, listen, Rex. I think Rex is very young. I mean, I really think we need to make a list for Rex of movies to watch, so that he can get half of our jokes. Because a lot of the jokes we go like it's kind of he doesn't get the context of them. But there's a list. You need to go back and watch some movies of videos of us.
What I'll do is, if you join our Discord, I will put a photo of the list. It's a list. I can't say the words really, but it's a list of what will happen to people when I become a dictator.
Yeah. So like, there's a good list and a bad list. Yeah, just being thrown under the bus. I feel like Erica Kirk. I know what she feels like right now. This is what Erica Kirk. I'm fucking joking. God, that's a terrible joke. I'm sorry. It's such a knob. AJM, can I tell them about your gaming channel?
Also, I did follow him last night. I just want to throw it out.
But I don't want to put anything in public without AJM letting me know if I can. It's a fucking great name, honestly.
It is.
It's the best name ever. It's
actually,
so
at one point, I was like, "Why is this link taking me to a GTA site? Like, what the hell's going on?" I was like, I actually wanted to message you, going, "Did you send me the right link?" It feels like
Yeah. I was just like, I was like, what?
But I played one of the clips, and I was like, no, that's AJM.
There you go. That's AJM. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I love the whole premise of it. It's amazing, honestly. But also, I think that's the same way I jammed the first time I jammed. I was just basically, you just plug in your station. Oh, AJM says we can't talk about him. Damn it.
He's a private guy, guys.
Well, actually,
if you stumble across him on your own, great.
Yeah. Maybe some of you already have. I think he got. I'm not gonna say anything, but maybe you might have seen him. It's his name pop up here and there. But yeah.
But AJM is a good guy.
Yeah,
I am a little disappointed I haven't seen any Rocket League on there.
Yeah, I am very disappointed in that. He actually did do a lot of Rocket League. He started, and obviously this is before. I think it was like a year or two ago. And he started jamming like Rocket League on X, and I didn't even know how Twitch worked. I was watching from my browser. I didn't know half the stuff, and he was like, it was quite cool to like check it out. But yeah, I think you should go get back at it, because now we've learned so much thanks to the beautiful skills of our good friend Whistler, helping Darth Shaun and helping Meg and like getting us into it. And yeah,
he's an OG.
He's an absolute OG. So yeah, I mean. Also, luckily, my vibe is not followers. Yeah, but it's still people. Like, we could interact with you while you're jamming the game. That would be cool, man.
Whistler,
That's
I
fun part of it.
apologize, dude. What the hell?
It was a Rocket League channel. That's why when I went and looked, I was like, I was already subscribed to it. I have space for Rocket League now that I uninstalled. There we go.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to formally apologize to Whistler, to Leo, to Mork, to anyone that I've offended in this chat. I do apologize.
But meanwhile, back is just.
I am pretty sure that I am 99% autistic, so please forgive me. Yeah.
Oh wait, listen. I think I've completely forgot about something. Oh yeah, wait. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, wait. I forgot about something. There we go. I need to use this more often.
Shut up, Meg.
There we go. Sorry about that. Moback. But seriously, if you want a game where you can get all of the SA Gamer streamers and Mork in onto Mecha, what Chameleon is the game? I've never heard of that. Oh, listen. Speaking of we're kind of running out of time. When are you streaming again, Darth Shaun? When are you doing another game?
I am going Saturday. I'm doing a long stream.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice one.
From 6 to 10 o'clock. A 4-hour stream.
Oh, okay. Why don't you make it 5? Like 11?
Sorry,
what are you
why
going to
must I
jam?
make it 5?
Okay. You can.
I have to stream. I mean, I have to play a bit of Resident Evil.
Yes. Okay, I promise I'll be there to help you, but I think what we need to do is we need to go back maybe 2 or 3 saves, because I think you kind of messed up a little bit because you're out of
I ran out of bullets as well.
You run out of Patrona and you can't really. I think you're going to struggle.
Wait, honestly, I'm so
because I think
glad
there's
that
a lot of
you're saying
options.
let's go.
Took the wrong turn and shit like that.
But I'm so glad that I get to experience the dogs again. I'm so happy that.
No. I literally, the dogs I will be able to help you with. Like it's really easy taking care of the dogs. There's some things that, yeah. Actually, you know what I should do is you should maybe put Discord in on your phone, and then just pop like an earphone into the one side where you can still do the chat, and then just like all you do is like you have Discord on your phone, and then you just pop. You can just go quickly, and like you can hear what I'm saying instead of me typing.
We could have it in the chat.
If you want to, like.
The Discord, we can make it that we can decide if you want to. Keep in mind, it's a 4-hour stream, so
Are you going to play fucking Resident Evil for 4 hours?
No, I'm not playing Resident Evil.
Well, there we go. Let's do an hour. You can do about an hour of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then in that hour, pop Discord on, and then I'll go. Okay, cool, dude. Just help you, because I promise you, if you've never like done it, it's like, and you go the wrong way, it's like you just go like you're just screwed. Honestly.
Hold on, Mobrak said something, and wait, I gotta find it. Mobrak said, he goes, Darth, Queso streams 4 hours every night from 9 p.m. Well, that dude obviously doesn't have a job the next morning.
Yeah.
I would like to stream all bloody night. I'd love to.
AJM, I literally, let me show you. This was on my list for this evening. Darth Shaun can even confirm it. I was going to have a chat about this, but now we've kind of run out of time. I wanted to get into this whole entire thing because it's very, very interesting. This whole teens alleged manifesto reveals Bolito mall bomb plot. I really want to get. Apparently, a 15-year-old kid. I'll just quickly explain to you guys what happened. In Bolito Mall, there was a kid who allegedly planted, they found out it was this 15-year-old who planted a bomb in there. Smoke went off. It didn't actually detonate because he bolted wrong. And yeah, entire thing, and he carries on, but he wanted to do a, what's that thing that you said that the one that, you do a murder-suicide vibe? He wanted to basically do that. He wanted to cause as much destruction as possible and then, just self-unsubscribe. But yeah, I wanted to get into this. Sorry, we just ran out a bit of time. But I mean, we can go over it again somewhere, maybe on Monday night. Listen, Or maybe even Saturday morning we can have a chat about it. And actually, luckily I'm going to be hanging out with AJM on Saturday.
So happy for the two of you.
Oh, fuck off.
Whistler says, I bought a PS5 today.
He's lying to us. Are you big Candace Owens?
Sony does not allow spaces in my surname.
You are such a fucking dick. Why do you do this to us, Whistler? Why are you being a dick? Apparently, also AJM also has a PlayStation 5 now, and exactly. I think he said he's jamming a couple of games. No, dude, it's an absolutely wild story. This entire story with the kid with his manifesto, his motives and inspirations and yada yada. It was hectic. But what I'll do is I'll chat about it on Saturday morning. I know. I'm sorry, Chantalu. The Candace Owens things went quite long. It's not.
I would just like to take this opportunity to apologize to Gio and Chantalu. We were hoping to stop this at 9 o'clock, but obviously that never happened.
We wanted to do
while I have the mic and I'm busy apologizing. Just Whistler. So sorry, man. I was, I don't want you to uninstall Borderlands because you suck at it. I think the more you play it, the better you're going to get at it. The same with you, Mork, too. The more you play, the better you guys are going to be at it. I can't help that I'm just, that good.
Wait, hold on a second. You're actually setting up a PS5 account, like a PS account.
Does he have Oh, don't joke. Do you have a PlayStation?
I don't. Dude, I'm not going to believe you until you show me footage.
I want to see photo. Actually, I want to see a photo of
today's newspaper.
With today's newspaper, and you in either Reese next to it, doing like a gangster, like a.
I want a video of Reese.
Yeah, a video. Yeah. I don't want a photo because I feel like a photo could be like AI. I want to.
Yeah. Not a photo. I want legit video.
Yeah. And I wanted to say,
me at the time, like I'm gonna go here's a voice note that I can hear. It's like
we want a video call. We want a video call. That's what we want.
Yeah, we want a video call to see the legitimacy of your evidence, Candace.
Yeah.
Whistler Owens.
Yeah.
Whistler Owens. This could be fake news.
Yeah.
So yes, listen.
Chantal says a WhatsApp video live. That's what we want.
There we go. Exactly. A WhatsApp live video. We want to know exactly. We want to see it. I want you to touch it. It's not just don't show us the box. I'm not going to believe you. It's just a box.
Yeah.
Practice what you preach, Darth Shaun. Practice more Resident Evil.
No. First of all, I'm quite happy to admit that I am terrible at Resident Evil. I'm just saying.
You're not terrible at Resident Evil.
No, I'm pretty bad. I take 10 shots to drop a zombie and then it still gets back up.
The thing is just like once you get used to it, once you get used to the whole vibe, then I promise you'll get better at it. It's like you practice a shitload of Borderlands. That's why you're good at it. You know exactly. Listen, you do this, and this thing together. We're gonna. I remember playing it the first time. Like I can't remember half the shit. I'm going every time we're playing. I'm going, I remember this. Oh, this guy, this boss is here. Yeah, it all comes together. But you remember it like really well. That's why you're so good at it. That's why you're the team leader. Listen, before we wrap it up, Darth Shaun. So are you streaming on Saturday at 6 o'clock?
6, yeah.
Also, we'll be live on Saturday morning at 10. You're doing a lot of streaming now, good sir. Fucking stream master, hey?
I know.
And then otherwise, please catch. For example, we've got
Whistler Friday night.
Whistler's jamming on Friday night. Malice Meg, please let us know when you're be streaming.
1 o'clock Sunday, right?
1 o'clock on Sundays, but you're not doing. Are you going to do like Wednesday and a Sunday vibe? Did you see the game she was playing on Wednesday?
I did. I liked it. I thought it was perfect. Yeah. It's a perfect game for my OCD.
It's like those games where you do the cleaning, right? Where, like the guys you see that mow the grass.
I mean,
very, like,
the only issue I had, was I would have started all in one corner and worked my way through. She just like randomly picked up, and I was just like,
you can see it's the first time she's done gardening.
Exactly.
Unlike laundry, this is not her forte.
Yeah, 100%.
So please catch Meg on Sunday. Whistler tomorrow night, Ronaldo as well. Catch him. He's live every night at 7. So You can't miss him.
She shares there Sunday at 1 p.m. and Wednesday 6 p.m.
Awesome. So that's her schedule. Well done. And then also please catch Pete Swagger on Sunday at 2 o'clock. So you can start, and if you get bored of watching Meg wash dishes or whatever she's going to play, then you can always switch over to Pete. We'll be here on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. We're going to do the Sunday morning cartoons edition. We're going to talk about a cock. We're going to hang out with you guys. We're just going to chat to you. So whatever, we just kind of do it fun. And then catch Shaun Saturday evening at 6, his long 4-hour stream, maybe even push him to 5. And then we'll be on Ronaldo's show on Monday night. Yes, Ronaldo Sievendelaan. Ronaldo Sievendelaan goes. We'll be on Ronaldo's show at 7 o'clock on Monday for the Nameless show. Myself, Darth Shaun, and Whistler. We'll just be talking about whatever's happening in the world or just having a cool thing. I actually want to find out. I do have questions for Ronaldo regarding the Odyssey, because we've been having a bit of back and forth regarding the Odyssey. I think it's going to be terrible. I don't know, but he's probably gonna have to defend it. He's gonna go, "Oh, it was amazing," because his fucking hero Nolan made it. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Otherwise, so yeah, Saturday morning, and then obviously after Ronaldo's stream, we'll do a short hour stream after the Nameless show. So thanks for the stream, guys. Have a good one. Have the notification for Saturday on. Awesome, guys. Yeah, please do.
Just want to apologize to Gio.
Guys, have a massively kiff weekend. Do fun things and be good at it. And we'll catch you back here on Saturday morning. Yeah, cool. Guys, have super fun and see you later. Cheers. Bye.